Hey, Tom, how you doing? Hey, can you do me a favor? I can't access the repeater through DVB-T. Can you see if you can access through FM? Sure. Uh-huh, yeah, I turned the beacon on, so. Are you able to transmit into it? Are you able to transmit into it? Hmm. Because if we have no FM, we have no DVB-T, and I don't have time to hook up AM because I'm rearranging my box for a certain IC 905. Uh-oh. Okay, let me turn on let me make sure that the 2441 port is open, because I did open the port for 434, but no go on that one. The next, okay, let's see here. Oh. I was hoping it would be the wrong foot pedal.
Yeah, it was too.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let me try some codes here. Let's see.
Transmitter's transmitting.
All right. So all right. Still transmitting?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure the ATV repeater is enabled here. The only thing I can think of is either we lost the exciter or we lost the amplifier.
Well, you know, Mike went up there Saturday.
Yes, he did. And the 1200 is operating normally again, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I called up Bob Miller, and had him look at the picture, and he said the picture looked pretty good through Old Mountain.
Very good. Yeah, Gary was looking through the 5.9, and on his side it would look a little ratty. So I don't know if he actually had a little bit of a null on his side or not. But
yeah, I keep trying to transmit here. Nothing's coming through.
Okay. And of course, I don't see the guys coming in from the links. All right. Let me go down the entire list here. Okay, we'll start with 101. Come on, Rojo. There it goes. Dang it. One of these days we'll put an outdoor antenna up. All right, try it again, my friend. Let's see what happens here. I turn it over. What? You've been transmitting? Okay.
Nothing's coming through.
Oh, no. Well, this is not good. Obviously, we're transmitting something. What's not going through? What's not going through? All right, let me try something here. Okay, beacon off. We got the beat. We got the beat. We got the beat. Sheesh. Looks like we may have a net on the internet. Uh-huh. Total bummer. Man, that is just consistent. Oh, found it. Now Snow Peak.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I turned the Snow Peak link off. Very interesting. Hi. Whoops. Let's hear double rojo. No, not allowed. There we go. Hey, John. We got repeater problems. Oh man, I had to turn off the Snow Peak link. That's where it's coming from. Okay, here we go. We may be doing a net on the internet. I can't get in. Tom can't get in on FM. So, we got a problem. Hey, Bob, N6AZV, if you can hear me, transmit to Mount Wilson to see if you can get in. Because we can't get in.
It doesn't sound good.
No, it don't sound good. It's going to be a voice net.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Amateur television. Let's see. We're at, how many subs now? 749? 748. That's cool.
What's 748?
Our subscribers on YouTube.
Oh.
Not too choppy, not too choppy. So hopefully one of these days we'll actually get to 1,000.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. We need to do some more demos.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to change my encoding and see if I can see if it's just a receiver problem. Yeah, let's see here. Go H264, 16 QAM, 434, 8K, 3/4/4, 1/1/1/16. Set media configuration. Here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Transmit. And we got RF, but nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Well, I got one good news. I got my SRT Raspberry Pi video player finished. You know, the system that Australia uses to access from internet to their RF repeater. I just got mine finished. All I need to do now is go to the header and find the voltage and the common to feed a relay, and then feed it to the amplifier, and then I can be anywhere in the world, and we'll be able to go on the air to everywhere.
Sounds pretty awesome.
So that's all. So that's all I need to do is put some jumpers together, a little relay package, and there you go. And hello, Ron. How you doing, bud? Are you able to transmit in, bud? Hi. Are you able to transmit into Mount Wilson? Because Tom's not able to transmit in on FM, and I'm not able to transmit in on DVB-T.
Actually, to Santiago Peak. Oh, is he going on at Wilson?
Yeah, he's in Arcadia, so he'll be transmitting into Wilson, and then the relay to Santiago. Okay. Okay. Huh. This is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, we're not getting anything back. I wonder if we have a controller problem. I'll have to call Mikey. Recording. What was that? What was that? What was that, Ron? Mike will be officially retired, I believe, on December 8th. And then he'll be, how can I say it? He'll be paid on while sitting on the bench for 10 months. So not a bad racket. So he'll get severance pay for a while. And then we'll have to encourage him for his next path in life before his full retirement. So yeah, if the beacon's up, which means the amplifier is running, so we know that's working. Exciter's working on the 1200. Wait, are you able to see are you able to see 5.9, Tom, or just 1200?
Just 1200.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, my picture right now is pristine because the troublesome eucalyptus tree, it's gone.
Really?
Yep. So
What caused that?
well, Mike kept saying, Roland, you got to contact the city and get rid of that tree before it goes in the neighbor's house. And I think the neighbor, pretty much talked about it. Probably, I'm gonna have to talk to Bob about that one. But yeah, the eucalyptus tree is gone. There's nothing but a huge gap in that space. And I said, wait a minute, something's missing. Oh, this is joy. This is great. This is rock and roll here. This is right. I'm a happy man.
That's cool.
So that means I get to put up John's big 5.9 dish, and I won't be knockered out. So, hear that, John? Yeah. Here comes 905. Now really got to push ICOM to get those subcarriers done. We need the entire amateur television community. Oh, the dish you sent, you mean?
Yeah, well, the feed barn.
Okay.
But that's one of those unique feed barns.
Okay.
It goes back and then it's got a circular pattern down in the bridge. And the signal goes out to the end of it.
Oh.
It's reflected back all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah, I never did find out.
We'll have to check her out. Come on, Pat.
Easy setup.
All right. I gotta plug my pad in. It's amazing how many power strips you need for an ATV station.
Hey, it's amazing how many you need if you don't have a station.
You have a station, we transmit you in. That's the beauty part.
It's amazing how many power strips you need when you got a full-fledged station that covers everything from 1.6 up to gigs.
Yeah, you probably got one of those rack, vertical rack power strips.
No, I kind of wish I did.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of power strips.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too cool. All right, looks like we're going to be recording. Output. Needing streaming, including.
I know what's wrong with mine. When the neighbors trimmed the hedge along the wall, somebody broke one of my,
Huh. We don't have problems on ATN, we cause them. We got the proof right here. Bouncer in the house. Here we go. We're ready to rock and roll here. Oh my gosh, too funny. Closer. Oh, you got the 5.
No, that's the 4.
Oh, you got a 4.
It's 8 gigs.
I don't know if you know this, my friend, but I completed my rack. I showed you last week, right?
Oh, you got the rack.
I got the Pi rack.
Oh, nice.
I got 4 gigs and 4 8 gigs, and I got one of the 4 gigs is now my SRT video player, which means that once I hit stream on OBS, it goes right into the SRT player, right into the transmitter, into the repeater. And so this way, you guys will be, I'm hoping that once we get this deployed, that whoever wants to go on SRT and watch the repeater back, you can transmit in. Oh, we're going to Dragon OS. Cool. SDR focused. Radioactive, bud. Radioactive. It looks like it's highly rated, too. That's great. I should try that OS. All right. Hugs to you and your wife, my friend. Hello, Jim. How you doing?
Well, I'm in the middle of a bunch of computer stuff. I'll be here on the side.
There you go. Boy, we know about getting in the middle of computer stuff, right, Manuel? Exactly. Exactly. All right. What am I going to do here? Jesus, I'm still transmitting. Okay. Well, that ain't working. I've turned on all ports. I turned on repeater active. Turn on all links, except for Snow Peak. Snow Peak is going rat, 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 rat. So, not good. We may not have RF tonight. Lee, how you doing, bud?
Boy, there it is.
Well, sorry about the late. Sorry about. Okay, let's do a mute here. There we go. Sorry about the lateness, guys. Let me go ahead and start recording here. And okay, Tom, sounds great. Yeah, I've been on the phone with Tom, and we're unable to transmit into Santiago tonight, both DVB-T as well as FM on 2441. So locally, we're not able to get into Santiago, but we did see Merv in there from Mount Wilson, so we know that the links are working and getting into the repeater system. But for some strange, and of course, you know, I should have my AM system happening, but you know, it's apart right now because I'm going to get the 905 next week, Wednesday. I'm gonna go to Ed's house, Joel.
And Jim, you understand this. We need an IFB so we can get in his ear.
You are in my ear.
Oh, now we're in your. Okay.
No, you've been in my ear all the time. I just was trying to do my preamble.
Did you hear us telling you you're choppy?
Am I choppy? Really?
Yes, you're oppy. Yeah.
How about now? Is this any better? Are you getting every third word? Or should we do this? I'll mute. All right. Well, let's do this. We'll mute that and then we'll unmute that. How's that? Is this any better? Okay. Interesting. That works. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Amateur Television Network's The Weekly Net. I'm Roland, KC6JPG, located here in Rancho Cucamonga, California. And it looks like it's going to be unless someone's out there hearing us on Whereby and able to get into the repeater system, it's going to be pretty much an all Whereby net tonight. So hang in there, team. Hang in there. This portion of this net is a directed net. Transmissions may be made after acknowledgement by net control, and a clear frequency is appreciated. Hey, watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/Amateur Television Network. Hit that subscribe button. We would love to see that grow. We're at 748 and climbing. And, of course, hit that notification bell each and every time that we're on live or when we post a video up. We'd love to hear from you. All right. And, of course, Whereby, if you're watching this on YouTube, join us on Whereby if you like, whereby.com/ATN1, and you'll be able to chat with the wonderful group we have here. And there we are. There's the wonderful group we have. Yay, team! You guys look absolutely awesome. Always. And, of course, DMR Radio, 3196, Brandmeister Network, 224 on TGIF. That's where we are. ATN. I better turn mine on, too. So there you go. It's booting. And, of course, for more information regarding the Amateur Television Network, you can always go to our website, www.atn-tv.com. All right. We're going to, any bulletins or announcements in the Whereby area, just hit your little raise your hand, and we'll definitely put you on the air, so to speak. KC6JPG, standing by. All right. Not hearing any check-ins or not in bulletins or announcements. I know that Mike and Gary, Mike WA6SVT, Gary W6KVC, they went up to Santiago Peak and did some repairs. The 2.4 radio, voice radio, is much better now. It's back to its full sensitivity, and I'm able to get into the 1200 radio again. My picture on 1200 looks absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you that right now, and for a couple of reasons. For one, I'd just like to thank Mike and Gary for all they did up there on the hill, because my picture really looks great. And well, I have to share this with you all because the ever popular eucalyptus tree that I was talking about, well, it's gone. It's been removed. It's been taken out. So there you go. And so I'm line of sight again to the Mount Wilson repeater and to Santiago Peak. So we're gonna put 5.9 up on the pole and do some 5.9 and bring that down for Rod and maybe feed it through SRT. Just put my SRT player online on a Raspberry Pi, and it works really well. It's its own operating system. All you gotta do is boot it up, and then just web interface, calling up on the IP address, and there you go. And then you'll just automatically boot up, and then I just hit stream on OBS or stream on vMix, and it's boom, I'm on the air, and that's going to be really, really a sweet thing. So hopefully I'm going to be able to deploy this in my studio here, so this way that you guys can watch the repeater, and you can transmit using streaming buttons, and you can transmit into Santiago for very privileged members only. Yes, only for you guys, you rock stars, you. All right, well, those are the bulletins and announcements that I have tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with check-ins now, and let's go over to Massachusetts, and we're going to check in with our buddy Stephen, KC1LPZ. Stephen, good evening, my friend.
Good evening, Roland, and good evening to everyone. It's nice seeing the familiar faces here. Sorry you don't have the RF. I usually enjoy those guys too, but we do what we got to do. We've had some family issues here. My wife is returned from a trip in Texas, and right now she got so worn out. We had to hospitalize her briefly. She was getting over an bad infection, and it was just getting very difficult for her. So we have her temporarily in Oak Knoll Rehabilitation Center. Hopefully she'll be home before Thanksgiving. And I'm there every day visiting her and all that kind of stuff. However, my daughter is who has my grandson here. She is studying for her ham radio license. She just was doing a practice test. Her last practice test was a 94. So I'm getting encouraged that she'll be taking her test this Saturday, but we'll see. I think that was the whole test, but it might have been just one of the sections. I don't know. So I'm excited about that. I'd like to see her get her ham radio license, and then she can, we'll share some of the equipment I got here and add more stuff, of course. That's it for me. KC1LPZ, back over to the net.
KC1LPZ, KC6JPG. Oh, very good. Thank you very much, Stephen, and congratulations on your daughter getting your ham license. And, of course, there's Gordo. Gordo just chimed in on 434, Tom, believe it or not. Interesting stuff here. How come we can't get on 2.4 and how come we can't get on digital? I knew I should have hooked up 4:34 a.m. Anyway, well, very good, Stephen. Thank you very much. And, of course, my hearts and prayers for your wife, for sure. Hopefully she'll be back before Thanksgiving. So definitely, my friend, thank you very, very much for checking in. We really appreciate it. We're going to jump over back to California, and here, I'm going to patch in. Let me patch in. Oh, well, see, that was Gordo. So, oh, well. So, Gordo, we're trying to transmit in. We can't transmit in. I don't know why, but we can't transmit in. And he can transmit in on 434. Okay. Anyway, all right, so we're going to go to Tom, WB6HYH, the president of the Amateur Television Network. So, Tom, come on in, my friend, and give us what's happening on your end. KC6JPG, net control.
Here lately. I haven't done any ham radio stuff, and that's bad.
Anyone on Santiago?
I'm going to call Gordo right now. I don't have anything to report. I'll check in later with you and let him know what's happening. WB6HYH.
WB6HYH, KC6JPG. Sounds great. Yeah, give Gordo a call. That'd be great. And just let him know that, I'm glad that we confirmed that 4:34 a.m. is working.
Anyone?
So Gordo was able to get in on 4:34 a.m., but no DVB-T and no 2.441 for FM. So interesting. Okay, continuing on. Let's go over to Mooresville, North Carolina, and that's where our buddy John is at, AF7PA. John, it's great to see you.
Television network.
Well, I'm here, and I can see several of you are there. So glad to see you on the net. Hi, Jim. Hi, Lee. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Manuel. Who else we got? There's Ron, and there's Joel, and there's Dennis. I think I got everybody. And Rojo, he's running around there. I've been watching him. Best show in town tonight. It's a nice, cool 46 and cloudy here in Mooresville. Hate to see that coming. It was really nice and toasty this afternoon, but I think that's over for a while. Other than that, not much happening around here. I've been breaking my DMR radios and putting them back together, and perusing the mesh from Arizona, seeing what's available there. Not much. I don't know why everybody took their services down, but I can't put much up yet, so I got the phone. That's it. So I think I'll turn it back to you and see what's going on in your part of the world. This is AF7PA, Mooresville, North Carolina. Take it away, Roland.
AF7PA, KC6JPG. Well, very good, John. Thank you very much for checking in. Sounds like things are getting pretty cool down at your part of the woods. So very good. Thank you very much for checking in. And oh yeah, the Rojo's always running around. Marianne, my wife, can confirm that one. Oh, very good. Okay, we're going to New York, and that's where our buddy Manuel's at, into MJF. Manuel, always great to see you. How's it going tonight?
It's going good here. It's starting to get cold, in the 40s here. Today I was freezing because that wind chill was almost in the 30s. Yeah, and then everybody, you should see Christmas stuff. Too early, people, too early. I didn't get to execute the turkey yet. I mean, that's crazy. Come on. I see Joe is showing the picture what I did on the phone. But come on, guys. You know, you got to wait till the turkey gets executed, and then you put the Christmas stuff out. Jeez. I give it back to you, Roland.
And to MJF, KC6JPG. We love a good execution before the tree comes up. You got it. You got it. Giblets and all. Manuel, thank you very much for checking in. Appreciate it. We're going to Florida. And that's where our buddy Ron is at, KK4YZE. Ron, it's great to see you tonight. How's it going?
Good evening, gentlemen. Manuel, like, we're not as cold as you are up there. We're in the mid-50s. I'm being told that Saturday night, I think we're going to be down in the 40s, but the wind chill makes it bad here now, too. So I have a sweatshirt on just for going outside. So it's quite cool. Wolfgang is doing okay. He's busy with some extracurricular activities at the moment, so he won't be joining us. He also asked me to have somebody contact Mike Collis and have Mike call him sometime tomorrow. So, Roland, if you or somebody can pass that along to Mike, he would appreciate that. My roof on my house is finished.
Nice.
The shingles are on. The fascia and the soffit still have to be finished, and nothing else has been done except for the walls down to the studs and the roof on. So supposedly the next thing is the air conditioning vents and stuff, and we'll see from there what happens. But they haven't done anything for the last 3 days. So hopefully things will get moving again. At least they can stay dry inside the house. So you guys stay warm out there. We're trying to stay warm down here in sunny Panhandle of Florida. And I do like the Christmas lights early. A few of them there, manual, not gaudy ones, but just enough. But yes, at least right at Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving, I like to be in the Christmas spirit now. We have a radio station down here that likes to play Christmas stuff as soon as November 1st hits.
Oh,
So they're busy playing Christmas songs all day long. And sometimes it does get old, especially when you listen to the same songs over and over for 2 months. So you all have a wonderful week. KK4YZE signing out.
Yeah, KK4YZE, KC6JPG. You know, very good, my friend. Thank you very much for chiming in. You're looking great tonight. Yeah. And thanks for the roof update. So, and give Wolf a big high five for us. So we miss him very much. Very good. All right, well, let's go over to Arizona. And we're going to check in with our buddy Lee, our net control for the Arizona chapter, K0CCU. Lee, good evening, my friend.
Good evening, KC6JPG, K0CCU in Glendale, Arizona. Good evening to the net. Everybody looks good there. Oh, I see Joel had some Christmas decorations up there from somewhere. And I can't read all of what Ron's thing is. It's marine, but I can't see what the whole thing says. Anyway, it looks like it's backwards to me. So it's 71 degrees here, mostly cloudy, but no strong wind or anything. It's just kind of a nice evening and that kind of stuff. So we're doing well over here in the Arizona. I was checking what it was like there with John back there at 40 some degrees, and my friends over in Graham, North Carolina, they're at 40, and I checked my kids up in Iowa, they're at 55. So we're all in the same ballpark. It looks like I'll take the 71 over the rest of them, and with no wind and chill. So everybody looks pretty good tonight. There's even Rod on there. It says he's in Tombstone, and I think his tongue just fell out, or something like that. Either that or he was giving us.
I didn't want everybody to look good.
How do you get to Tombstone again?
That's about how
I'm working on it.
How things are going good here, Roland, and I'll give it back to you before I get cut off here. KC6JPG, K0CCU in Glendale, Arizona.
I'm doing great. You can hear me okay? All right. Well, then I have to figure out something important to say. Nothing here. We have a really nice ham fest coming up on December 2nd, and it's the Superstition Amateur Radio Club's Superfest. One of the best quote unquote ham fests here. I call them swap meets, but I think there will be presentations. I just don't know much about it yet. So if you're in the neighborhood, come for that. I just reserved 2 premium vendor booths that are front and back parking spaces. And I'm planning to have my RV and my truck there with some selling space out in front. And if anybody wants to come and help me with my selling space, or Cheryl more than likely, I can share that space with you guys too. I don't know if there's any interest in setting up any kind of a demo. I can get us a free ATN booth. We will have a free Arizona Mesh Organization booth, and sometimes when I man that booth, I can do ATN at the same time. So anyway, we're juggling things around for the next week or so, but that's coming up. Put it on your calendar, and that's Saturday morning, the 2nd. That would normally be a mesh workshop day, but we're going to be expending all of our energy at the Hamfest, so we'll postpone that workshop until January. We'll have it first Saturday in January. So that's enough. That was kind of important. Okay, back to you. This is Rod, WB9KMO, Mesa, Arizona, Thunder Mountain, AK.
WB9KMO, KC6JPG. Well, very good, Rod. Thank you very much for checking in. Sounds like you're having a great time. Love it. All right, going to Tucson this time. That's where our buddy Joel is at, KD6W. And boy, I'll tell you, Joel, I love that lens. That was really something when I saw your normal view, and then when you took that zoom lens and really zoomed into that, I don't know, it was a strip mall or something, but wow, that was pretty amazing. To you, my friend, KC6JPG.
Well, thanks, Roland. This is Joel, KD6W in Tucson. That lens is phenomenal. So this is the normal view you see. This is Tucson. We got currently 73 degrees, very little breeze. And so I had a chance to hook up my camera with a Fujinon lens. And this is looking at the ballpark. They've since shut the lights off, but that they were playing, Little League or something like that. But so, yeah, it can zoom way out there. And this isn't even the extreme, but it's a great lens. It weighs a lot. It puts a lot of stress, because the tripod mount is on the camera, and really what I need is the tripod mount to go on the lens because it's so much glass. And so it's hanging out like I need to counterbalance the thing. So it's really front heavy because the lens is so big. But yeah, that's the one we can look at the moon with. But of course, we don't have any moon shots tonight. The moon is somewhere on the other side of the planet. So so whenever we get that opportunity, we'll have a chance to point it at the moon and get you some better close-ups. Basically, had a great time this weekend. Rod was there. In fact, I got proof. I have a picture here somewhere. That's us. So this is all zoomed in because I was looking at the picture because this is what the parking lot looked like after everybody pretty much had rolled up and left. And now I got to go back down. And so I had my stuff set over here, which was next to that guy who had all the tables. But you can see Rod and I were sitting there contemplating television stuff. But basically, that was our little setup, the little play thing that we did. And we were just testing out 905 stuff. And I've since brought it up into the shack because I'm starting to look at the antennas that we had. But yeah, that was fun. Basically, it was just a chance to shake it out and see what it does, see if it works. And of course, it worked. It was fine. Basically, we're still learning some of the settings. And of course, everybody understands the icons have all those complicated menus and settings are all buried into those menus and stuff. So you have to go find all that stuff. So I started to tap around on the buttons today and was learning a little more, mostly about the subcarrier, because that's the thing where you can have people in two different places. The picture will work, but the audio doesn't because the sound carrier has to be in the right spot, that kind of thing. So we were successful at getting that stuff set up, and then talking with Rod afterwards, we're going to, after we go to the Superstition on the 2nd, the following weekend on the 9th is going to be a microwave activity day, and that'll be another opportunity to set up and start shooting microwavy things at each other and potentially shoot some pictures and see if we can get some distance and see what happens. We don't know. It's trial by fire. We haven't had these radios for long enough to know all the limits and the limitations and the problems you run into. So we're going to try. Let's just see what happens. Anyway, that's all from me. Hey, everybody on YouTube, and we'll see you guys later. This is Joel, KD6W in Tucson.
Yeah, KD6W, KC6JPG. How fun. I'm glad you had a good time with that 905. And, oh, my goodness gracious, I must be live on YouTube. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. For those who are watching on YouTube, yikes. Rojo plastered. I love it. Thank you, Joel. Thanks for everything that you do, my friend. And wow, like I said, that is an awesome lens. It was very super clear too. Very cool. Thank you very much for that. All right, we're going to Las Vegas this time, and we're going to go to our buddy Dennis, KA7HQP. Dennis, good evening, my friend.
Hey, good evening, Roland and Lynette. And yeah, I was playing antenna time and 10 meters this weekend. Sunday at like 3:30 in the afternoon, I decided, I need to put an antenna up so I can join this net at 7 p.m. in Vegas here. There was a local club. So, so I threw a 10-meter antenna up at about 40 feet. Took a while to get the cable, or not cable, but the line up above the tree limb. You just kind of swing it around and let her rip. And my wife was surprised that I got it probably in about less than 10 or about 10 throws at about the 40-foot level. And I had all the lines and everything. And the wire that I used was just a little 22 gauge cross connect wire, just little teeny tiny wire that I use it for temporary antennas. First time I used it was on 160 meters, 250 feet long. And everybody says, well, you can't use wire that small, but that's okay. I made a contact all the way into Kansas with my Kenwood TS440 with less than 100 watts. So yeah, if people tell you can't use little wire, don't listen to them. You can use little wire. So yeah, in fact, the antenna was not really tuned on Sunday. So Monday, I tuned it, and then I had talked to Kansas City that day on FM, which was kind of cool. And what was it today? I think it was. I talked to New York, Long Island, New York, as well as Louisiana. And this is all barefoot, because the band is wide open. But yeah, that's the kind of fun. So the bad part is I've got to pull that antenna down because there's no reason to use it. I need to put 160 meters back up. Then I'll probably put 40. I'll probably put 15, and then I'll put the 10 meter back up. But the thing is, you've got to start with the lowest band, because as you're adding antennas, they interact with each other. So whenever you do a multi-band dipole or inverted V, as mine is, you have to start with the lowest band, tune that antenna, then go up to the next band, tune that antenna, and then go up to the next band so they don't interact and detune all the antennas. But yeah, it was just fun playing 10 meters. It was unbelievable. I heard an Australian guy on 10 meters, and he was busy talking to somebody else, so I didn't try to get to him. But HF is wide open. It's just quite funny that some people find out that it is, and then they jump on all of a sudden. But it's just funny. Most people don't know it's open at times, and until they hear a conversation, then they know it's wide open. 66 degrees in Las Vegas, a little chilly, but not too bad, I guess. That's all I have for the net. This is K7HQP. Back to you, Roland.
KA7HQP, KC6JPG. Very good, Dennis. Wow, you've been busy too. That's awesome. So thank you very much for sharing that. We're going to the Berg, Pittsburgh, California. That's where our buddy Jim is at, K6SOE. Jim, good evening.
Well, good evening, Roland and the net. Not too much else going on over here. Just sitting watching my favorite TV channel. And from there, just enjoying the net here. Sorry about your RF issue. I've had issues with my landlord on one of my radio sites. They want proof of antennas that aren't there anymore. And it's obvious if they're not there anymore, how can there be an antenna there? So I'm in negotiation with people that don't understand their own information. They sent me a video of the tower, and where they think I've got antennas, there isn't even any tower. So such is life. I'm sure we'll figure it out in the long run. So we'll send it back to net, and everybody's looking great out there. K6SOE, stuck in a bird.
K6SOE, KC6JPG. Oh, very good. Oh, man. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. Sometimes when people change hands at the for the site owner, they don't know what antenna is what, I guess, and they just want to identify to see that the antennas are still up there, not yours. So I can understand why. Like I said, you got people changing hands, and as a matter of fact, when I go up to a repeater site or a tower site, you see these sticks are pointing up. And unless you're like Mike, and then you go there quite frequently, all the services that are in that building or in that tower, for the guy like me that just comes there just on a quick occasion, I have no idea what service goes to what rack. So luckily for the ATN, there's not very many sticks on the 180-foot tower right now. So we can easily identify our dishes and our 434 and our 2.4, 5.8 or 5.9s and 220 and 1 point and 2 meters too. We got a 2 meter station. Oh, very good. Going to California, and we're gonna go right back to Tom, WV6HYH for check-in. So Tom, come on back, and I wonder if you talked to Gordo, and how's he doing? KC6JPG.
Yeah, I did. Pushing on my foot pedal here to transmit. I guess I don't need that. Yeah, I talked to Gordo. I was talking with Norm Hill there just now, giving him the what down on the repeater situation. And Gordo's doing good. I guess you didn't see. I explained to him what was happening, and he wanted to do an announcement of some FCC rulings that went into effect or are in the process of going into effect, mainly doing with the digital stuff around the HF bands that I guess they were talking about doing. Looks like that's been nullified and not going to happen. At least it's in the process of that. And he's also had the ruling. I think Mike told us about the rulings about ATV on the 434 band or 400 megahertz band, 70 centimeter band, whatever. So anyways, Gordon came on and did do a rather lengthy little announcement on the air anyways for me and anybody else. And Norm was watching too. I just talked to Norm, and he said he saw him make that announcement. And so, yeah, I just got back when I turned my picture back on from talking to those two people. And let's see, that's about it. Like I said earlier, I haven't been doing too much with ham radio lately. I'm going to have to dust off my equipment here pretty soon, which is very disappointing. But other things take priority, especially when you were gone for 3 weeks out of. But anyways,
WB6HYH KC6JPG. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, Mike's on the phone. So we're doing a net via whereby. So because I can't get in on DVB-T, and Tom can't get in on 2.4. No, we just saw Gordo. He's accessing through 434 AM, and we saw our buddy over in Santa Monica through Mount Wilson.
Okay, did you get any video? Was Gordo on analog and you picked him up?
Yes.
Okay, wait a second. Maybe that's success. Okay, if you key up digital, what does it do?
All right, let me key up digital and see what happens.
Are you keyed up?
Not yet. I'm going to key up now. Keying up.
Okay, nothing.
Uh-uh.
You were probably seeing Gordo through Wilson.
Oh, maybe. Oh, there's Tom.
Tom drops, then you should be able to get in.
All right, Tom, go ahead and drop. There's Norm. Start recording.
Hey, that's great. Glad to see you in there, Tom. OMV.
So I just wanted to go ahead and fire up, roll.
Well, I'm fired up right now, but nothing.
Well, maybe we lost our 434 receive system. Does the 440 radio work? Can you key up and
Yes.
key on the 440?
Yeah, Tom, did you copy my audio?
KC6JPG. KC6JPG. Santiago Peak. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Tom, I wasn't copying your audio. Lips were moving, but nothing was coming out.
Checking things out on Sunday.
So I don't know what you...
And
Yeah, that'll do it every
got my
time.
power meter. I'm good. Reflective power is good. Is very low. Let me try transmitting again.
Yeah, still no audio.
Yeah, I'm transmitting and nothing. So I'm gonna hook up my
1 2 3
AM
test.
station
1
and
2
see if
3
that will work.
test. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you that time. Yep.
Okay, I'll try not to talk so
Let me finish the
close.
net and we can do that. How's that? Okay, I'll
I
call you
don't
back.
care if you talk close, just talk.
I'm back. All right.
Yeah, the audio's working now.
Okay. What? My settings are wrong.
Link was turned off.
I don't know. Mike tried. Okay, why am I coming through? Whereby? Anyways, Mike did some keying up or something, and it started working.
That is.
But it's working now, for sure. KD6 OMV.
Well, it's working. Okay, well, at least 2.4 is working fine. Right now, we have a DVB-T problem. I know that because I can't get in at all. And so after the net, I'm going to hook up my AM station after dinner and see if I can get on at least through 434 on the old system. So we'll try that. All right, guys. Let's see. Let me see if Bob is out here. N6AZV. Bob, are you out here? I know. I got to mute one of them. Sorry about that, guys. You love echo. Echo, echo, echo. Okay, there you go. Keep your signs, people. Keep your signs. See, it's a sign. I love it. I like when Joel holds up his phone. This is so cool. Oh, very good. All right. Anything else for the net tonight? Raise your little yellow hands if you have anything else for the net tonight. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and clear this off. This has been the Amateur Television Network's The Weekly Net Whereby Edition. That's for sure. And we'd just like to say thank you all for participating. Give me a big wave, everybody. You guys did great. Look at that. You know, man, this is going to be a fantastic video tonight. I love it. There you go, John. I love it. All right. Well, we'll be doing it again next week, Tuesday, 7:30. That will be our pre-Thanksgiving special. So show your turkeys. Even the butchered up one there, Manuel. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So we are pre-Thanksgiving special on Tuesday for the weekly net. This is Roland, KC6JPG, saying thank you very much for participating tonight. And we're going to get things fixed up, and we'll try 4:34 a.m. and see how things are working there. All right. And at 8:17 p.m. local time, the Amateur Television Network's weekly net is officially closed. And now we go to our Whereby Roundtable, whereby.com/ATN1. The repeaters are now returned for their semi-normal use because at least one or two links are still needed to be worked on. KC6JPG, clear. Well, there you go. It certainly is. Nothing's the same, and that's what makes that's what makes that shirt that Jim is wearing so valuable. You never know what's coming up next. That's what live television is all about. I love it. All right. Minimize that. All right. Well, my wife has almost have our dinner made, so I'm going to have dinner. Who wants to take the honors of being the moderator for the Whereby Roundtable? Raise your hand. Well, don't all answer at once. I think Joel should. Joel, you want to be moderator tonight? All right. Okay, Joel, it's all yours tonight, and I'll be back a little bit later on. Tonight is Maui Maui night. So, what's that, Joel? Yes, it is. I'm going to turn it off right now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to end the stream right now. There we go. All right. Stream has ended.